you ever been worried about something or anxious? So you talk to somebody about it, and their response is, "Oh, you don't need to be worried about that. Don't be worried about that.
Don't worry, be happy."
Yeah, no, that's terrible advice. It's probably well-meaning, right? But the problem with that advice is that if you could just not be worried, you would have not been worried a while ago.
Yeah, and you'd have been able to move on. To no one's surprise, though, Jesus does give us a better response when we need that kind of encouragement, when we're stuck in that kind of worry. In John 14:1, he says, "Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and trust also in me."
Did you catch that? I think it's interesting that God, or Jesus in this situation, says, "Trust in God and trust also in me." Over the course of the time while he lived on earth, he talked about how he was God, right? That he had the full divinity within him. He didn't shy away from that, even though it offended a lot of people. So why in this instance does he kind of separate and specify the two persons?
I think he kind of did it to help make his points, right? He's trying to say to the disciples he's saying this right before he goes back to heaven, and he knows things going to get hard for them. And so this is the encouragement that he is offering them.
Right, like he's helping them, and he's helping us to remember who it is that we can cling to when we're struggling.
Yeah, we can trust in God, the creator, the king of the universe, love itself. He's perfect and just and kind and forgiving, and he's claimed you as his. And there is nothing that you could do or anybody else could do to shake you from his grasp.
And we can trust in Jesus. You know, he became a human. He knows what it's like to suffer the way that you are, the nuances of being a human, but he also defeated death and healed the diseased and the paralyzed.
Right? So maybe today it's God's strength and power you're needing to cling to. Maybe it's his tenderness and love that you're needing to get through whatever storm you're going through in your life. But whatever you need today, don't let your heart be troubled, but trust in God and trust in Jesus.